Hey guys, and welcome back out to the range. It's been a while since we did a video for you, but this week we brought something cool out. Smith Wesson M&P 5.7. Holy smokes. I will say, it's going dead on where I aim. This thing is a laser.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go.
Hey guys, and welcome back out to the range. It's been a while since we did a video for you. I did film some videos a few weeks back, and the audio quality and the video quality has been piss poor. The weather has not been really cooperative over the last few weeks. I'm back out at the range. Last time I was out at the range, there was snow on the mountains behind me. This time it's supposed to be 104 degrees. So a matter of just 3 or 4 weeks and we are dramatically different weather. But get back in on point. This week we brought something cool out. It's the Smith Wesson M&P 5.7. It's a neat little gun from Smith Wesson. Of course, it's got your standard 2.0 features. You got your front and rear cocking serrations. You got your optics ready mount. You got dovetailed sights, flat face trigger, and of course that 2.0 grip. And it's a very nice firm or full-sized pistol, so you get a nice firm grip on there, especially if you have larger hands. What's really neat is this barrel system. It is a 5-inch barrel, even though it's from the breech face to the end of the thread is like 5.5, 5.65, somewhere in there. But the reason why for that is because the actual barrel ends right before the threads. It uses what's called a gas delay system, and what it happens is the barrel ends there, so when the bullet leaves the barrel, it actually pushes gases back into the barrel to actuate the recoil. And that allows it to delay the recoiling until the barrel or bullet has left the barrel, which is kind of neat. Neat concept, and definitely something that might affect recoil too. We'll see what that feels like. I have watched some videos and some people have said this thing is shooting a dream. But what's really neat is this is chambered in 5.7 by 2.8. And if you notice, it looks like a little 5.56 cartridge. Even the mags kind of look like a miniature 5.56. But yeah, it is 5.7. They are a hot little round. They are they're very similar to a 22 Magnum, but a little hotter. So, and it's a center fire cartridge, not a rim fire cartridge. So you're going to get a lot more reliability, and you're going to get a little bit more velocity out of these guys. So let's put some rounds down range and see what it looks like. These are my first rounds with this guy, and I've actually never shot a 5.7 before, so this is going to be interesting. So let's get some rounds out and see what happens. Holy smokes. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that recoil is extremely minimum. I will say I had a Kel-Tec PMR 30, the little 22 Magnum pistol. This is very similar to that in recoil. You know you're shooting a gun, but there's no recoil. It's mainly just you're surprised by the sound. You're going to hear the pop, and then you're going to go, whoa, I shot. That's odd. They're supposed to be a very good flat shooting round, good for long distance. Now, what I'm shooting at is 75 to 100 yards away. So I am shooting at not necessarily a target, but an item out here. And I will say, it's going dead on where I aim. This thing is a laser. This thing is amazing. I have held all the different 5.7s, and out of all of them, this one feels one of the most comfortable. I will say the PSA Rock feels a little bit more comfortable than this guy in the grip, and I'm sure it shoots just as good, but we'll have to get one for the channel and test it out. I do want to compare this to a Ruger 5.7, but I'll have to borrow one of those because I have not bought one of those yet. So we're going to put some more rounds out there and just show you what the recoil is. All right, let's bring it up here and show you what the recoil is one-handed. Now I'm gonna go full extension. As you can see, it's an extremely low recoiling gun. This thing is amazing when it comes to recoil control. This would be a really good gun to start someone out shooting if the rounds were a little cheaper. I will tell you that 5.7, it is kind of expensive to shoot, but it is a lot of fun. Alright guys, so we're going to do a little comparison. We're going to do 5.7 by 28 versus 9mm versus 22. And just see what it looks like when we're shooting something as simple as cantaloupe. If Scott from Kentucky Ballistics was here, he'd be saying... But no, it's just melon time today. Watermelons were a little bit pricier than cantaloupes, so we're just going to shoot some cantaloupes today. And I'm going to shoot it with the 5.7 first. Now I am using full metal jackets on everything today, so that way everything is going to be pretty comparable all the way across the board. Now I know 22 is not going to be as aggressive as 9mm and 5.7, but a lot of people want to say that it's just a hyped up 22. I want to prove them a little wrong. So we're going to go out here. We're going to start with the 5.7. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. Alright, so either that's really undramatic or we missed. So that was extremely undramatic, but I want to show you something. Right there, right here, is your entrance wound. If we flip this bad boy around, whoo, that's a little gory on the other side. We're gonna go ahead and shoot this one more time. I'm gonna change my GoPro angle so that way we can get a little better angle of it just going crazy. I'm gonna shoot it again, see if we can't get a little better angle from the GoPro and get you guys a better shot. All right, definitely saw something come out the back end on that one. So, that's definitely a neat little round. We're gonna now try 9mm, and then we'll step down to 22. See what happens. All right, guys, and we saw how undramatic that 5.7 was from this angle. From the GoPro, it's a little bit more entertaining, but we're gonna try it with a little bit more exciting round. This time we're gonna do 9mm, 115 grain full metal jacket. I am shooting it out of my Glock 19 Gen 5. This does have Glock night sights on it, and of course the Olight PLR Pro Valkyrie. But yeah, we're gonna try to shoot it and we'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, definitely have an entrance wound. I'm gonna show you on the GoPro. We have your entrance wound right here and exit wound right there. Very undramatic in comparison. To compare, that's what the 5.7 did with just the 2 rounds compared to the 9mm, 1 round. Not as dramatic as I was thinking. We're gonna try it out with a different caliber. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a little bit more excitement out of the 9mm. Apparently, you gotta use hollow points to get really any excitement. That just goes to show you why you should be using hollow points for your home defense instead of full metal jackets. But now we're gonna try 22. This is my Taurus TX22 competition. I do have the Primary Arms Classic mini red dot on here. So we're gonna try that and see what happens. I have not zeroed this red dot, so it might take me a couple of shots to actually hit it. Well, that sure looks like it hit it right there. That just goes to show you that the Primary Arms red dots come pretty close to 0 right out the box. So definitely check out the Primary Arms. Oh yeah. Now, I will say, I just kind of skimmed it, but the skim did a lot of damage by itself. So, let's try to hit a little bit more center. I was holding about center with the primary arms. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up just a little bit, see if we can't hit it a little bit closer to center of the cantaloupe. All right, that looked like it was going to be a little bit more entertaining. So let's go see what happened and go from there. Okay, so we got our entrance wound right here and exit wound right there. Pretty much the same as the 9mm. I will say that when you're comparing 5.7 to any other cartridge, 5.7 seems, at least at this test, to have a little bit more power when it actually hits, at least at this shorter range. Granted, I am only about maybe 15 feet away, maybe 20 feet away, so definitely within self-defense ranges. And we're using full metal jackets. Now, if we're using hollow points, that might be a totally different story, but today we're just testing out full metal jackets. So definitely something interesting to note down. And I wasn't expecting 9mm to be so undramatic. I was expecting the 22 to be pretty undramatic, but that's for another story. But let's go back and let's finish off these cantaloupes. All right, so we saw that the 5.7 was a little bit more devastating than 9mm or 22 when it came to full metal jackets. And Scott from Kentucky Ballistics, I'm sorry, I can't leave any watermelons behind. You'd be mad at me if I did. So, well, cantaloupes behind. Let's go ahead and finish these bad boys off. Okay, that was a lot less dramatic than I expected. I should be aware by now, but you know what? I have some hollow points. Let's see what that does. All right, Scott, this one's for you. I did bring some hollow points with me. These are Fiocchi polymer tipped hollow points. Definitely something cool and should be a lot more dramatic on those cantaloupes over there. I ain't gonna let no melons last today. All right, let's get a couple rounds on these melons and see what happens. Well, that was a heck of a lot more dramatic than previous. Alright, well, if I brought some bigger cartridges out here, I definitely would destroy those, but it gets expensive to keep shooting 5.7 at some cantaloupes. But yeah, that's pretty much my review on the 5.7. These are our first shots review, but I will say this is a fun gun. Definitely something that you should get your hands on and take anyone out who doesn't shoot a lot and take them out with this guy. It's fun. It makes them feel like they are a phenomenal shot because it is a laser cannon, and there's no recoil, so they don't get scared and start flinching. So definitely something cool to check out. If you ever get a chance, check out the Smith Wesson M&P 5.7. Great gun, and God, you're gonna love it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit a like button. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know if the 5.7 is right for you. And, you know, share this. Let other people know what's going on, and let this channel grow so I could start shooting some bigger and more fun guns. All right, till the next one, this is Gun Deity.
I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a